Regal Life of Rita Marley in 2025. A journey through the legacy, lifestyle, and spirit of a reggae queen. Welcome to an extraordinary look into the life of Rita Marley, the soul queen of reggae, humanitarian icon, and widow of the legendary Bob Marley. While she first came into global recognition as the powerful woman behind the music legend, her own legacy, identity, and impact have blossomed into something truly remarkable. In 2025, Rita Marley stands not only as a living cultural treasure, but also as a beacon of philanthropy, entrepreneurship, and Caribbean royalty. Join us as we take a deep dive into Rita Marley's fascinating world. Her personal fortune, luxurious homes, fashion, global travel, and the mission-driven life she continues to lead well into her 70s. From the streets of Santiago de Cuba to the global stage, Rita's journey has been one of resilience, spiritual depth, and undeniable influence. Known as the First Lady of Reggae, her work as a solo artist, her role in the I-Threes, the female vocal group that backed Bob Marley and the Wailers, and her decades of advocacy have shaped her into a multifaceted powerhouse. In this exclusive documentary-style profile, we'll explore not only her wealth and opulent lifestyle, but also her continuing contributions to music, culture, and humanity. This is the regal life of Rita Marley in 2025. 1. Net worth, a financial empire rooted in music and mission. As of 2025, Rita Marley's net worth is estimated to be approximately $60 million. Her fortune is the result of decades of music royalties, publishing rights, business ventures, and smart investments. While much of her early wealth came from her involvement with Bob Marley's estate, Rita has developed her own empire through music, real estate, and cultural enterprises. The Marley family brand is one of the most lucrative in entertainment history, and Rita has long been the steward of this legacy. She continues to earn from the vast Bob Marley catalog through Tough Gong International, which she co-founded, and from licensing agreements with global brands, including fashion, cannabis, beverages, and tech. In addition to her role in the Marley estate, Rita has published books, produced documentary, and collaborated on high-profile projects. Her memoirs and biopics have generated significant income, while her executive producer roles in Marley-related film and music releases have added to her impressive financial portfolio. She has invested heavily in properties in Jamaica, Ghana, the United States, and South Africa, securing both financial and cultural wealth for her descendants. Her careful stewardship of the Marley name and her own artistry has ensured she remains both rich in spirit and in capital. 2. Majestic residences, homes of harmony and heritage. Rita Marley's primary residence is none other than the famous Marley Estate on Hope Road in Kingston, Jamaica. Worth more than $10 million, this estate is not just a residence, but a historical monument, museum, and spiritual sanctuary. The estate includes the Bob Marley Museum, which Rita helped transform into a global attraction, and a private living area lush with tropical gardens, meditation spaces, and open-air verandas. In Ghana, where she holds citizenship and is honored as a Queen Mother, Rita maintains a regal property in the eastern region. Known as Konkonoru Estate, the property spans several acres. It is used for both residence and philanthropic activities. The Ghanaian home reflects a deep African heritage and serves as the headquarters for the Rita Marley Foundation Africa. The estate includes modern villas, cultural centers, a chapel, and agricultural land. Rita also owns a serene coastal home in Miami, Florida, which serves as a winter retreat. Valued at around $4.5 million, this luxurious villa includes a private beach, a music studio, and a rooftop terrace for intimate gatherings. Meanwhile, a smaller but beautifully designed retreat in Cape Town, South Africa, allows her to stay connected to the continent's southern regions. Each home represents a chapter of her life. Jamaica, the birthplace of her family's global music movement. Ghana, a return to her ancestral roots. And Miami and Cape Town, as peaceful oases of relaxation and creativity. 3. Iconic style. Earthy elegance meets Afro-Caribbean royalty. Rita Marley's fashion in 2025 reflects a regal presence influenced by Rastafarian values, African royalty, and modern elegance. Often seen in flowing kaftans, hand-woven Ghanaian kente, Jamaican colors, and earth tone ensembles, Rita embodies the fusion of spiritual grace and iconic flair. She often collaborates with Caribbean and African designers to create customized pieces that reflect her heritage. Her wardrobe includes handcrafted jewelry made of gold, wood, and semi-precious stones, many designed by local artisans she supports through her foundation. She rarely follows mainstream fashion trends, but instead sets her own path, blending comfort, symbolism, and sophistication. Signature elements of her style include elaborate head wraps, embroidered robes, and beaded sandals. Her appearance at major cultural festivals and international summits always draws admiration and attention. With partnerships and fashion initiatives that empower women in Africa and the Caribbean, Rita Marley doesn't just wear style, she builds it into her mission. 4. Cars and travel, rolling with purpose and prestige. Though not one to flaunt extravagant luxury, Rita Marley does travel in comfort and class. Her vehicles reflect her commitment to sustainability, functionality, and elegance. In Jamaica, she uses a customized hybrid Land Rover Defender, designed to handle rugged terrain while offering smooth comfort. For international travel, she often flies first class or on chartered private jets when traveling for high-profile events or with her extended family. With business and foundation interests spread across multiple continents, Rita's travel schedule remains active in 2025. She owns a chauffeured Rolls-Royce Phantom for official state and public appearances, particularly in Ghana, where she is treated with royal status. A Tesla Model X serves her Miami residence, while an all-electric Mercedes EQS is used in Cape Town. Whether visiting maroon villages in Jamaica, meeting tribal leaders in West Africa, or speaking at the United Nations, Rita Marley travels the world with a purpose: to connect, uplift, and unite cultures. 5. Gourmet passions, plant-based, organic, and locally rooted. As a devoted Rastafarian and advocate for holistic living, Rita Marley follows the ITAL diet. Plant-based, natural, and organic. Her diet is a celebration of health, harmony, and heritage. At each of her residences, she employs personal chefs trained in ITAL culinary arts. Meals are rich in fruits, vegetables, grains, legumes, and traditional African Caribbean spices. Rita is known to enjoy fresh callaloo, roasted breadfruit, lentil stews, ackee, and coconut-based dishes. In Ghana, she grows many of her ingredients on her estate's organic farm. She also supports women-led farming co-ops and community gardens that supply healthy food to schools and villages. Rita has published a cookbook that combines ITAL recipes with stories of resilience and family tradition. She's even co-invested in a line of organic beverages and herbal teas now distributed in wellness stores across the Caribbean. 6. Wellness and spiritual living. Balance of body and soul. Rita Marley's wellness routine in 2025 emphasizes spiritual harmony, physical health, and mental clarity. She begins each day with prayer, meditation, and light yoga. Her practices are rooted in Rastafari and African spirituality, often conducted in nature or sacred spaces within her estates. She attends weekly drumming circles, spiritual gatherings, and healing sessions involving herbal remedies and sound therapy. Her team includes a holistic healer, a massage therapist, and a meditation coach. Rita avoids processed foods, alcohol, and synthetic medications whenever possible, favoring herbal infusions and plant-based medicine. Despite her age, she maintains good health and vitality, a testament to decades of intentional living. 7. Music and artistic legacy, carrying the torch. Though Rita Marley no longer tours, her contributions to music continue to evolve. She oversees re-releases of rare recordings, remasters of Bob Marley classics, and compilations of her own solo works. Her voice still resonates in gospel-infused reggae anthems like Harambe and One Draw, which continue to gain recognition among new generations. She also serves as a mentor to up-and-coming artists in Jamaica and Africa, often providing studio access, funding, and career advice. Rita Marley Studios, now a full-service creative hub in Kingston, allows musicians to collaborate in a spiritually rich environment. Through Tough Gong International, she helps preserve and distribute reggae's legacy globally, ensuring that the music remains alive, relevant, and empowering. Through the Rita Marley Foundation, she supports initiatives focused on youth education, women's empowerment, and cultural preservation. The foundation operates across Jamaica and Ghana with satellite programs in South Africa and Haiti. She funds scholarships for underprivileged children, builds schools, and supports maternal health clinics. One of her proudest achievements is the Marley School of the Arts in Accra, which offers music, dance, and fine arts programs to hundreds of African youth. She has also partnered with UN Women and UNESCO on global projects promoting literacy, indigenous rights, and gender equality. Her tireless humanitarian work has earned her numerous accolades, but for Rita, the reward is the change she brings. 9. Honors and global recognition, a queen among queens. In 2025, Rita Marley holds over 24 honorary degrees and awards, including the Jamaican Order of Merit, Ghana's Queen Mother Honor, and the UNESCO Lifetime Achievement Award. Statues of her and Bob Marley stand proudly in Kingston and Accra, symbolizing their shared legacy. She frequently appears at international conferences, cultural festivals, and reggae summits. Documentaries about her life and the Marley dynasty continue to air on major networks, keeping her legacy alive in visual storytelling. Her autobiography, now a bestseller, is being adapted into a major film, with Rita serving as executive producer to ensure authenticity. 10. Family and generational impact, the matriarch role. As the matriarch of the Marley family, Rita is deeply involved in the lives of her children and grandchildren. From Ziggy to Damien to Sabella, her children have carried on the Marley name with distinction. Family reunions are grand affairs filled with music, spirituality, and storytelling. She teaches her grandchildren about their roots, encouraging them to honor both African and Jamaican heritage. Some are already venturing into music, philanthropy, and fashion, guided by her wisdom. Her role in uniting the Marley clan and instilling purpose has made her not just a mother, but a living symbol of legacy. 11. Cultural advocacy, preserving the roots. Rita Marley is a powerful advocate for preserving reggae's roots and Rastafarian culture. She works with cultural boards in Jamaica and Ghana to ensure that historical sites, oral traditions, and sacred rituals are documented and respected. She has launched cultural exchange programs that allow students from Africa and the Caribbean to study music, literature, and history. Through events like Reggae Week and African Unity Day, she fosters a global understanding of Black identity, diaspora history, and spiritual consciousness. 12. Entrepreneurial ventures, beyond music. Beyond music and philanthropy, Rita Marley has a portfolio of business ventures, including organic skincare, herbal wellness line, and publishing. Her Roots Skin Royalty brand offers everything from cheese to textiles, promoting ethical sourcing and female-led production. In Ghana, she co-owns ecotourism lodges and Afrocentric retail spaces, while in Jamaica, she has co-founded a record label for conscious music. Her entrepreneurial vision ties back to her mission: empower communities, honor heritage, and promote wellness. 13. Media and public life, a voice still heard. Though private in nature, Rita remains active in media. She participates in interviews, podcasts, and virtual forums. Her words are often quoted in books, documentaries, and articles focusing on reggae history and Afro-Caribbean feminism. She curates online archives and digital libraries through the Marley Foundation, ensuring that future generations have access to authentic reggae history. Conclusion: a life of purpose, power, and peace. Rita Marley in 2025 is not merely a legend's widow. She is a living legend in her own right. Her lifestyle is luxurious but never disconnected from purpose. Her homes, travels, and wealth reflect a journey grounded in love, struggle, music, and service. She has crafted a life that celebrates both heritage and innovation, echoing the rhythms of her past while forging paths for future generations. Her presence is regal, her mission unwavering, and her impact profound. As we close this exploration into the life of Rita Marley, we are left with a portrait of a woman who continues to inspire through every beat of her heart and every step she takes. If you found this story moving, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more journeys into the lives of iconic figures. Only here on Billionaires Luxury Things.